And that's what everyone's become. Little cockatoos staring at the screen.
Facts and figures, facts and figures. Dr. Fauci, Dr. Fauci.
Hey, there's no delay. Sick.
Trust the science.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Trust the science.
That's what I'm talking about, bitch.
Specialist. Numbers going up. One mask, two masks. Fascinated. Double.
I don't even think that's that. I don't know why everyone thought that was a bad bit. I thought it was pretty good.
And what is offensive?
Can you talk to me about comedy and why comedy is, or maybe you don't agree, but why comedy is truly one of the last places where completely free speech is allowed?
The jester.
I was watching something that was so good from him where he's talking about how Chappelle is a clone. Let me see if I can find this shit. There's some random guy. I think he has random people from his Patreon come on the show. Maybe if I type in Jim Breuer. How do you spell his fucking name? Clone Chappelle. Okay. Yeah, here we go.
And then what about David Chappelle? You say that's not the same person that you used to know. So do you want to get, I don't mind getting into it. Do you think it's some MK Ultra celebrity playing his role? Do you think there's something deeper there? Do you think it's a clone? Dude, it's clearly not the same person.
It's clearly not the same guy. Come on. I'm a backwards hat conspiracy guy. It's not the same guy. I love how he answers it. This is so good that he's like, I have to carefully choose my words here when talking about Dave Chappelle being cloned.
I almost feel like I'll just say this. This is all I know.
It's very funny to carefully say the most reckless thing possible that's insanely retarded.
I'll just say this. This is all I know. This is all I know. This is the God's honest truth. This is all I know. I know that Dave when Dave was visited, and that's up for him to tell that story. And that was my first real, like, what do you mean you were visited? And nobody talks about that. Everyone thinks he just ran away to Africa, and the man was offered $50 million and he walked away.
He came back with seven Netflix series, and he's promoting. He just had another person on Netflix that I forget his name. Doesn't matter. He just had a new Netflix, and it was sponsored by Dave. That means David Chappelle sponsored the last 3 of these comedians that I've seen on Netflix. So someone who walked away from a deal on Oprah show, which I'm all about all of that, but then comes back and gets all of this.
Dave got
that's
7 Netflix,
person.
3, and he got 3. He got 3. That means I'm just saying, bro.
I can't.
And last thing,
I
one
just
more thing
say
I want to add from the person that I remember watching. What was that David Chappelle show?
What was that?
And, I remember him. I remember honestly an actual quote.
I remember honestly that my girl told me that my shirt should always match my hat. Yeah, straight up. Now this chain, I got this shit at Gaddy's. I got this shit, put the quarters in the shit, and I turned it, and it came out in a little plastic thing, and I took that shit. I took that motherfucking shit, and I wear that shit on me. I got this when I was in 3rd grade. But, Dan, can you speak any truth to power about Chappelle being a clone, though? Because shit.
said, I'll paraphrase, is that, and he was joking like he always does, and this when he was skinny David, and he was saying that the government, from the same government that engineered crack and HIV. This is David Chappelle who was saying that how long ago? That was probably, God, 15, 16, 17 years ago. Maybe even, I don't know, maybe longer to the person that he is now. That's why I asked, man.
That was one of my girlfriends ago.
That was the part that made me
shit. That's 16 years ago. That's like one of my girlfriends.
I don't trust nobody at no time because
shit, my girl was just born.
I know what they do, and it's everything you're confirming, you know. And that's the reason why I've been blackballed and shadow banned and censored the way that I am, is because I don't know. You must know Tupac. I'm just like him. I got a big voice. I got a loud mouth, and I don't care. You can kill me right now. You can say, look, you can't see your kids ever again. I'm going to kill you if you talk. I'm going to talk.
No, I don't know Tupac. Oh shit.
You know of Tupac.
He was on. Of course I do.
That's what
I met him on.
That's
SNL.
what I know.
Yeah. With the Dave thing, I'd be a blatant liar if I were to say 100% that's him.
Okay, perfect.
Because our communication ended. And when I say he stopped communicating with me at when he came back. And when I say came back, I'm not talking about from Africa, because the first thing he did was go on Oprah, which I find fascinating.
I find it fascinating that Dave Chappelle would go to Africa and come back and talk to Oprah. Any coincidence there that he went to a place where there were only black people, and then he came back to America and talked to a famous black woman? Is there something there, maybe? Perhaps Oprah is from Africa. Perhaps Oprah is Barack Obama's mom, and he's from Africa too. I find that interesting.
And I highly suggest people really watch that interview.
We'll watch
intently.
We'll watch it intently. We'll watch it on this stream. We'll get to the bottom of it.
And I sobbed. I fucking sobbed. Because I hope it's him. But I will say, when he came back bigger.
Yep.
And I thought, all right, maybe he did steroids. Maybe he worked out like crazy. I know he was very self-conscious being skinny his whole life. And our communication ended. Now, I had a bizarre FaceTime thing, which, again, I think is very sketch.
If you don't think people can look like crazy different after 12 years of not being... Go watch Boyhood, that they started filming in 2002 and then ended in 2014. Look at Patricia Arquette and everybody in that movie at the beginning and the end. It's ridiculous. Oh, yeah. So let's watch the Chappelle on Oprah. And yes, I'm spelling Chappelle's name wrong. I'm very sorry, everybody. So this might get to 8 million, and it's on OWN. Damn it. Let's just watch like a little...
So what happened to Dave Chappelle? He's here today to talk about it in his first television drugs.
Nah, not for years.
Okay.
No, I'm not on drugs.
And you weren't on drugs at the time?
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm telling you, I was incredibly stressed out. Love is like a nutrient. And I was deficient on vitamin love.
Really? Were you really?
He thinks this is funny. He knows this is some corny shit.
Concerned.
Yeah.
I don't want black people to be disappointed in me for putting that out there.
No, you didn't want to be disappointed in yourself.
You know what, Oprah? You're right.
Yeah. I still haven't gotten to
He
why.
did Oprah probably because this gives him the longest. If he does like late night or something like that, he's only going to get to speak in like 6-minute segments and then they throw a commercial. Oprah, they give him like a half hour.
Reflect. It's just a place that I got to go.
And what
And
did
it's
you
a black
conclude
thing too.
about
And Oprah's a
yourself?
badass, and he probably just wanted to sniff
I
the
wasn't
pussy.
paying attention.
He probably
I felt
wanted
really
to
guilty
sniff
about
this
being
shit.
asleep at the wheel. I felt guilty about it because I forgot the hostility.
Yeah, Jim Breuer might be right. He might have been visited by someone in an intelligence agency or God knows what, and he was afraid for his life, and aliens sucked him up in a big ship and cloned him, and that's that. Jim Breuer might be onto something here.